If this message is crossing your path this week, this card is a real indicator that the way you're spending your energy, the way you're focusing in stress, in anxiety, is really not serving you right now. So I want to dive into this card because it's so important as a caution and guidance for you right now. And then I have a few other cards for this weekly reading. 10 of Swords lets me know that your mental energy, instead of using it to be inspired or to work on projects, you're really doing some version of staying up at night, doom scrolling, going over and over a situation in your mind, relitigating. Sometimes it could even be rewriting an email in your head over and over and over in a very frustrated, kind of wheels spinning, but not going anywhere way. If this sounds like you at any point this week, just know that this is temporary energy, that maybe using your mental energy or hanging on to your communication within yourself this way is not the most productive. Now, because it's a 10, we are almost over this little hump in this cycle, but just pay attention to where you're wanting to stew and be frustrated internally and waste energy that way. It's just not going to serve you. But the guidance this week will tell you how to really come full circle and use all of your gifts and abilities to serve you best this week. Welcome to the weekly reading for August 7th through 14th. I'm Joy Giovanni, Joyful Medium. I help people get clear messages and guidance from loved ones on the other side or from their own souls about their own lives. Moving right into the rest of the reading, we have to talk about this Nine of Cups because Spirit is letting you know that that's part of why you're spinning your proverbial wheels in the energy. Is there's something you want that perhaps you're not admitting entirely to yourself. And this isn't like, I want this prize or I want this item. This is more, I want to feel this in my emotions, or I'm noticing this is missing in my relationships. Now, you might be just under the surface with it. You might have to take some of this stressed out mental energy and really focus it towards, what is it that I feel like I'm missing as a soul? What is it that I want to experience in my emotions that I'm not quite aligned with yet, or that my emotions are not quite moving me into yet? Because the good news is, with all of these cups upright in this card, there are 9 cups upright. It means you've really been doing your work. You are dialing things in lots of areas of your life, getting those proverbial ducks in a row. So probably several areas of your life are working and are fulfilling or feeling good, but there's one cup missing to get you to that 10, letting me know that it's time to take stock. We're just past the halfway point of the year. So looking over, what did you want to create this year? What did you want to feel? Who do you want to show up as in your relationships? Are there new relationships you're wanting to cultivate or call forward? Are we needing to renegotiate some of the relationships and connections that we're in? So instead of keeping yourself stressed out late at night, that's the thing to be pondering and evaluating. And how do we do that? Spirit's got all the guidance for us right here. Through our intuition. This next card is the Moon card, reminding you that, yeah, there are these pesky things of our day-to-day life, but the Moon is more of an overarching life path, who are you type of a card, letting you know that you are an intuitive soul. You really do have this deep well of intuition as part of you naturally. Even if you haven't really been tapping into it yet, it is there. The other thing to know with this card is all of the components haven't come to light yet. When we see a full moon in a card, it often lets us know things are kind of going on behind the scenes, or some things are happening in darkness that haven't come to the light yet. It doesn't mean bad things, so don't take it that way. It just means you don't have all the information yet. There's things you can't possibly know yet, but that doesn't mean you can't be feeling into the energy of, who am I and what do I want and what is my intuition nudging me towards. I often say here that our intuition often doesn't speak via loudspeaker, but really through breadcrumbs, nudging us, opening our curiosity, helping us to have these internal nudges that we could easily dismiss. But the encouragement is don't dismiss them this week. If there's something that does keep coming to mind, maybe there's a different way you can investigate it, knowing that there's more going on behind the scenes. You don't have all the details yet, but your intuition is powerful and is very infrequently wrong. It's usually right, even if we don't understand how to apply it yet or don't have all the information or ingredients yet. It doesn't mean your intuition's wrong. And look within. This last card is so celebratory. This is the World, also a major arcana. So while the Moon as a major arcana card is reminding you that you do have intuition, you are supported, you do have connection, even when it feels like we're walking through the darkness, the World is here to remind us that you can come full circle with this. If there's something you were creating or working on or something showing up in your life that doesn't feel entirely in the flow or entirely aligned, or it's stressing you out, like we talked about, staying up late at night or early in the morning, just know that with this World card, you do have the potential and the ability to use whatever's happening now to bring you towards the culmination of this part of your path. What do I mean by that? Whatever's showing up for you now, particularly if it feels uncomfortable or like you can't quite figure it out yet, it's not there to make you stumble. It's there to help move you in a direction. It's there to help you better feel and assess, what do I actually want here? What is the next step for me? What are the smallest next action steps I can take? Because this World card is letting me know, especially with this 9 of Cups and 10 of Swords, you're almost done with this part. You've been working on whatever this is, or working on yourself to process in a different way. And it's really just putting into practice all the things you've learned so far. Can you trust what your intuition is saying, even if we haven't seen it all play out in the world? Can you look within and be with yourself, even if it feels uncomfortable, knowing that the next chapter is just around the corner? Because after the World comes the Fool card, which is stepping out on a whole new chapter of our path. So there's just some fine tuning left to do this week, just some reevaluation. Where are you not feeling fully satisfied or fulfilled? Where are you wanting to shift just a little? Where are you no longer agreeing to communicate in this way and you want to do it a different way? Are you tuning in for your intuition or your feelings before you're just sharing everything with the people in your life? But the World is letting you know, not only are you divinely supported, but you are a creator soul. So you have much more in the cooperative ingredients here. Your percentage is pretty big. Things aren't happening to you right now. They're happening for you to move you to that next place, to get you to open your mind or see from a different perspective so that you can really step more fully into who you intend to be as a soul in this next chapter of your life. So let me know what is stirring in your mind for you. But the place to look is the thing that keeps bugging you, the thing that's keeping you up at night, the thing you keep searching on Google or watching YouTube videos about, the thing that you just can't quite answer right now. That's the place to look and heal and look within, because there is a whole next chapter of energy ready and waiting for you. And the universe just wants to remind you that you have choice. You can do things a different way. You have intuition and support, and this energy is just about to pass. And the clarity that you could have right now could send you in the highest road for yourself. So let me know what's coming up for you wherever you're watching or listening to this. I will see you Monday for another episode of Spirit Speakeasy, wherever you get your podcasts, and weekly readings every Friday on the pod, on my website, joyfulmedium.com, and also on my socials, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, @Joyful Medium. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye for now.